Property loan stock company Ascension Properties lists on the JSE mainboard today. We now head to the Johannesburg Securities Exchange, where the company's CEO Ashraf Mohamed is standing by. Ashraf, good morning to you. Thanks for coming on the show. Give us a sense of your kind of business, because it's a very specialty property segment.
Good morning, Larry. Yes, we are fairly specialized. We focused on office properties predominantly. That makes up 92% of our portfolio. And in terms of tenancy, our focus is on government and government parastatals. And government parastatals make up around 67 to 70% of our portfolio.
And government tenanted property, is there a real potential for that? Because your strategy seems to think so.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of the headlines have pointed to the fact that government tenants don't pay their bills, and the reality for us is that they pay timeously and without delay. So based on our experience, what we've seen is our government tenants paying on due dates and also taking care of the properties which they lease.
Why are you coming onto the JSE at this point?
Well, Larry, our intention is to grow this portfolio by at least R1 billion a year for the foreseeable future, to take it to a market cap of between 8 to 10 billion rand. And we will be using our shares in order to purchase properties.
What is the future potential for this company in terms of what are the growth areas that you see driving that to where you need to be?
Well, Larry, we focused on 3 areas. It's the Western Cape, Gauteng, and Mpumalanga. And we see opportunities within the CBD areas, especially within B-grade offices. What we do is we convert those B-grade offices to B-plus offices as well as A-grade offices, and effectively increase our rental base on that basis.
You're looking at taking your property portfolio to around 1 billion rand. What are your vacancies like right now?
Larry, we're planning to take it to a market cap of 8 to 10 billion rand.
8 billion rand, my apologies, yes.
Yeah, vacancies currently stand at around 7%, and our intention is to take that vacancy level down to 3%, which we see as a structural vacancy for the portfolio going forward.
There's an interesting aspect of this out of reading through your strategy, which is effective utilization of space. How important is that?
It's very important, and you know, we have a team that focuses specifically on space utilization. We not only consider the workflow for our clients, but we also consider a decent working environment for the staff of our clients, especially since they spend 8 to 10 hours of their day there. So we try and make it as pleasant and workable as possible.
You talk about a strong pipeline of targeted acquisitions as you're trying to grow that portfolio. Any of those you can share with us?
Well, unfortunately, I can't share any specific names with you, but I will tell you that our pipeline currently stands at 2.3 billion rand. So we're very comfortable when we say that we're projecting growth of at least R1 billion a year.
Right.
And that pipeline, we're talking portfolio sizes of between 400 and 700 million rand.
I was fishing there, at least you were able to pick it out. Tell me, you have been a market watcher for a while. What are your thoughts on the market right now?
My thoughts on the market is that, you know, given the Spanish bailout that's imminent, I think it will lift the market for a while, but I still see a significant downside. So people will be going for income, and that's where the action will be.
One of the things I was driving out with that question is your own thoughts about the likelihood of success for your listing.
Well, we priced it very aggressively, and I think we will see upside in the price. The yield for our A units was priced at 10%, and I think a fair yield for our A units is at least around 9.2 to 9.5% in the first 3 months.
Are you worried about any serious contagion effect from Europe, from Asia? I mean, the global scene is looking terrible right now.
No, we're not worried. And, you know, Larry, one has to look beyond the next year. Our business is one where you have to take a 5 to 10 year view, and that's the view that we're taking. So you have to look through this volatility. As I mentioned earlier in my speech to our guests, I was saying to them that, in 2009, when we put together the core of this portfolio, very few people wanted to lend us money. Liquidity was tight, but Investec stepped forward and lent us the money. And it's those brave decisions that ultimately pay off in good time.